now we are live. Now we are live. Ring my bell. Episode 176, folks. We here. We in the building. Told you I remember my buttons now.
Hey, he says so. Back in the swing of things.
I'm out here, man. I'm out here.
Back in prime potting form.
Welcome. To another episode of the True North Views podcast, Toronto's official podcast. That's where the statement ends. Mm-hmm. If you don't know by now, of course, I go by the name of Harris.
You always sound like 10,000 academics at once.
Oh, yeah. You already know what it is. It's Dill Dot, a.k.a. the podcast K Dot, a.k.a. Caramel Poppy, a.k.a. the Caramel God, a.k.a. your girlfriend's favorite podcaster. Hold up the logo. 3-pointers only. Bang, bang, bang. Nah, I'm bringing it back. I like it too much. Shoot your shot, Summer.
Bell. You already know who it is. The skirt master, Mr. Triple Double himself, 0 assists.
Jeez.
We don't steal from the TTC. We don't steal from the TTC no more. We whip. Sponsored by Team Nigeria. You can call me Josh Shola.
Niger.
What happened to your girl said she likes sad music? She was right.
I gotta figure out to use that.
You gotta make it flow.
The flow didn't happen last time.
Nah, I feel you. I see the vision.
It, but I'm like, I gotta flow it.
What does that even mean?
I like sad boy music. She was right.
She likes a sad boy.
No, I like sad boy music.
He was a sadder man.
Hey, man, make sure you follow us. Make sure you follow us. Make sure you get that good content at True North Views. Follow us on Twitter. Follow us on Instagram. Follow us on YouTube. Check out our website, of course, www.truenorthviews.ca.
Motherfucker.
And of course, as we always say, the best way to support the show,
support us, please,
is to buy the merch. Right?
We should do like a giveaway.
Correct.
Like a I don't know.
Something. A giveaway,
something
like a prize winner type thing.
Like,
offline.
Figure it out. Let's take this offline.
the Zoom calls.
We're watching UFC right now, by the way, so I'm gonna be very distracted.
It's
this
all
episode. Good. I'm just forewarning. What was I talking about?
We're just introing still.
I'm not sponsored.
The giveaway.
Yo, you already know what it is, bro.
Buy our merch.
Go to truenorthviews.ca.
Buy our merch. I'm wearing that cursive tee in black.
Support local business.
We got that red cursive tee right there. We got that white OG logo.
Of
course, we have many other T-shirts on the site. Some of them pink. Some of them pink. Hey, it's cold in some places. Global warming is real.
It is.
We got hoodies.
I don't think that's
the hoodies are pink. The hoodies are white. The hoodies are black.
I don't think we have a red hoodie. Don't get carried away by summer.
But
get them while the price is low, because today's price is not tomorrow's price.
That's a fact.
But the price is right though.
That's a fact.
The price is right, but today's price is not tomorrow's price.
Word.
That's a fact.
Speaking of right price, yo.
Inflation.
Legends Court.
Legends Court. We are at Legends Court. I don't know how to stop it.
No, you gotta rewind button, isn't it? The backspace. the backspace button. I don't fucking know, bro.
Legendscourt.ca for all your basketball training and pickup game needs.
Hey.
Book it $50 an hour, tax inclusive. If you're in the GTA area, we're located at 1081 Mayor Side Road, Unit 14. Pull up on the right day, you might catch True North Views recording.
I say it all the time. We've done the research for you. Other courts are, you guessed it, $120 an hour.
A lot more.
Is it more?
But it's more.
It's more than $120 an hour?
Well, it depends on which court, but yeah.
God damn.
You can 120 easy.
That's crazy. Shout out Legends Court.
Shout out Legends Court. We in the building. You know the vibes. Also, a shout out. Like I said, UFC is on. Yeah, me.
You want to make some money?
Yeah, you want to make some money? You wanna go with a page that was. I knew LG was gonna.
That's crazy.
You wanna go with a page that was 10 wins, 1 loss last week?
Yo, that's hard. I don't know, man. I don't know if I'm.
You wanna go with a page that called the underdog of the week?
I don't know if bet picks. Oh no, not bet picks.
You wanna go with a page that gave you the parlay that would have gave you triple the money.
Yo,
Ski Best didn't do that
low-key,
to
Harris
me.
got the bets, bro. He's been making me some money.
Yo, trust.
Every week, I'm like,
Every
yo,
week.
who should I put money on?
Yo.
Every single week.
Bro,
He's
out
winning.
here at
for
Boxing MMA Picks
Yep.
on YouTube, at Boxing MMA Picks on YouTube, at Boxing MMA Picks on YouTube. Again, we're only on YouTube, so you're not going to find this anywhere else. That is a primarily UFC prediction channel every week, every Tuesday, right around midnight. That gets uploaded. And again, we're just giving you fight-by-fight breakdown, fight-by-fight analysis from that betting perspective. So we want to let you know which fights are worth the value, which fights to avoid. Like, this was definitely one to avoid, regardless of who you wanted to bet on. You wanted to avoid this fight, which underdog has the best shot at winning, and some parlay action as well. So if you're into that, I know it's becoming really popular amongst all major sports because they're making so much money off of it.
Oh, it's how much money they can make off betting.
We're trying to approach it in the right way. Again, trying to let you know what is your best likelihood of winning money. Go follow that movement. Yeah, I mean, at Boxing MMA Picks on YouTube.
Word is bond, son.
For his bond.
And Dill is shouting out himself.
As always, you know,
Hey.
I'm out here doing side missions and side quests. So, like, if you see me outside, just say Wagwan.
Yo, this guy said he's doing side missions and side quests.
Are we playing the song of the
Yeah,
week?
and today's song of the week / song of the day is
Now, but hold on. Before you play that, explain what's going on. So, wait, where's the link?
There's no link, but I have it. You want?
we got it
system?
queued. We got it queued up.
We
You want me
need
to put?
that.
I'll put a link for you. Hold up.
Yeah, we
just
need that
2
system
seconds.
audio, please.
System audio is a lot different.
Fair
So,
enough.
Dill has come up with this fantastic idea
Link
to
there.
play.
Boom, that was quick.
like
Still,
right?
Jeez.
Yo,
yo, shoulder.
yo.
That was quick.
Shoulder
still.
might as well work in tech. Shoulder might as well work in tech. Yeah, I mean.
I'm never that unplugs and plugs it back in. That's all I do.
Yo, have you been reaping the benefits of your premium YouTube account?
Damn straight.
Is it worth it?
Yes.
I don't know if I can go back to the basic shit.
But
Wow.
I'll put it this way. Commercial free,
No
which
ads.
sure, whatever, no
okay.
ads. But on top of that, you get
closed.
YouTube Music, which is just another Spotify / Apple
That's
Music.
it.
Really?
Exactly. Yeah.
So you're getting
Only
a
if you open
streamer.
and watch videos
You're
right
getting
there
a
and
streamer plus a no ads.
Are there podcasts?
Plus,
They probably are.
Pods
but,
are on
like,
YouTube.
pods are on
Oh, yeah,
YouTube for
duh.
free. Just no ads again.
Pods are on
That's
YouTube
fire.
And then
already.
you can stop on your computer. Keep on your phone.
Close the app, keep doing your thing, and it'll play like audio.
That's the best
Oh.
part. I can lock my phone and just like sometimes I play a podcast on video, lock it, put it aside, do my shit.
That's fire.
And it doesn't run on my screen time. Because you know that screen time be running up. I usually not watch YouTube on my phone because of that.
Yeah.
Facts.
Just run on my screen time for no reason. Just kind of want to listen to something, but not even watching it. But yo, it's worth it in my opinion.
Yeah, it's worth it. But anyways, like I was saying, Dill came up with this grand idea to do like a intro song of the week, right?
I'm not mad at it.
Wait, what?
I said I'm not mad at it.
Oh, I thought you said.
You know,
nah.
just set the
I thought you
vibe a
said,
little
nah,
bit.
this is my idea. I was like, oh shit, my bad.
That's my idea.
All I'm saying is that like, I don't know what this record is. I
DJ
didn't hear
Charlie.
it before, so I can't say this is the True North Views intro record of the week. I can say this is Dill's intro record.
I always say though, because he doesn't know the first thing's gonna be yo fuck, just fuck Jay-Z.
Fuck Friday. That shit was crazy.
So man's like, yo, man just cleared that air. Like, yo, I've not heard this song before.
Yo, he's gotta give that disclaimer,
This
bro.
is Dill's pick.
This is Dill's pick. This is no gimmick.
By DJ Charlie B, DJ Charlie B, and TV Gucci.
Yeah.
DJ Charlie B's birthday was last weekend. Shout out to him.
Shout out Charlie B.
Hey,
Shout out
Team
TV
Cancer.
Gucci.
DJ Charlie B.
TV Gucci.
TV Gucci.
It's a banger.
You know the vibes.
It's a banger.
This is a good fight right here. Jack Shore versus Ricky Simone.
I don't know. I thought you were going to say Jack Harlow. I think we were doing a music, but also I heard Jack and my Harlow's coming there.
Let's get into that pre-potpourri. Back to our old style. We got pre-potpourri.
Doing the notes, I was like, yo, let's bring this shit back.
Dill said he's doing side quests.
Oh yeah, bring back little callback. So I had this idea. So
You like the callback, right?
Yeah, backstory. a little
Pointing that out.
backstory. About 15 years ago, I haven't had Oxtail in 15 years.
You haven't had Oxtail
Crazy.
in 15 years.
Yeah, so my brother,
God, that's 2 years ago.
my oldest brother said that bad man not eat tail.
That's not the tail he was talking about. That's not the tail he was talking about.
He used to roast me for eating oxtail. So since then, I've never had oxtail.
Wow, yo, this guy said for 15 years.
At least 15
He
years.
hasn't touched oxtail.
And to this day,
To this day.
To this day.
to this day.
Yo, facts, bro. So like,
That's crazy.
I've been seeing all these like oxtails, oxtail pictures on Instagram. I'm like, yo, that shit looks fire, bro.
Damn sure.
So
it's
like,
fire.
I wanna
Also
get
tastes
back
fire.
into the world of oxtail, and my goal is to go on an oxtail adventure.
Okay.
Now, have you started your adventure?
So I started doing some research. I asked a question the other day on my Insta story, asking who has the best oxtail in the
And
GTA.
the most popular answer was...
I heard Baker's and
Yes, sir.
Grumpy's Kitchen.
I thought you were going to say
Grumpy's.
Grumpy's.
Grumpy's, yeah.
I never heard of Grumpy's.
Grumpy's,
Where's that at?
it's in Brampton. So I heard a couple people told me about Grumpy's, and
Really?
a couple people told me about, well, more than a couple actually told me about Baker's. So
No, the Grumpy's Kitchen I see here is in Florida, so
what?
I could be looking at the wrong one, but
I don't know. Still, I googled it though. It's in Brampton. Shout out to Grumpy's though.
Hey, shout out to Grumpy's.
Yeah.
So
I-
how many restaurants are you trying to hit?
So I narrowed it down to, I think 2. There's a couple others that I want to go to, but those are the main 2 that I actually really want to go to and try it out because multiple people told me to go to these places. So it's got to be good,
Baker's,
right?
I've never had their oxtail. I've had like their jerk and their
Yeah.
barbecue.
Oxtail is fire.
But if they can, if you
It's
try
fire.
their jerk, you definitely know they're doing something with the
Because
oxtail.
oxtail is a skill.
Yes.
Like making good oxtail is a skill, so
Has
you
to
can,
be
you
fall
can
off the
easily
bone.
Fall off the bone
That's
is
a
tender.
good amount of fat.
Good
right
amount of fat,
to
yeah.
fat to meat ratio is
Fat to meat
important.
ratio is
very
important.
important.
The oxtail gravy needs to be
The
nice.
gravy needs to be good.
It's not just red
Not
rice,
watery.
it's not just
Can the
watery.
gravy stand alone with rice?
That's
Right?
a good sign of a
Because
good
you say,
oxtail.
"Oh, can I get a 1 fried chicken?" Oh, you want oxtail gravy butter rice?
Yes.
Without that, without that.
So your oxtail gravy got to be able to stand on its own.
That's fire. That's true.
What else?
You gotta put the right
It
vegetables.
can't
in
have
there.
too much bone. Period.
Yeah, nah.
And what I mean by that is, like you said, not necessarily fat to meat ratio, but
meat to
total
bone.
meat to bone ratio.
Yeah.
Gotta be
Not
right.
Bone.
There gotta be
Bone.
marrow that you can suck out. Pause.
That,
Whoa.
I can wait to say.
Whoa, hey, yo,
Not gonna say that any other way.
hey, yo,
Gonna say that any other way.
yo, fam. You good? Yo, you good?
Yo,
See, that's why you don't eat oxtail, bro. It's too fire, bro. Like,
I'm
oxtail
not
is
gonna let
fire,
a
bro.
little bit of toxic masculinity stop
Yo,
me from enjoying my fuck out.
Right, exactly.
Yo, man's
Come on.
are eating tail and sucking out bone, bro. That's
What are
crazy.
we talking about, bro? Real shit.
That's how I want to be. That's not how I want to be making.
Hey, real shit,
Yeah,
bro.
I'm trying to have oxtail again. So
How we wanna see
if
the
you guys have
results?
any other suggestions, let me know in the comments.
comments.
So I'm gonna be posting my journey on TikTok and
TikTok.
Instagram Reels and shit like that. So
Further to the comments that are being asked of, this is obviously like more GTA based, but hey, Dill said he's outside, so you never know when this
I
guy's
travel.
gonna be in another city, another state. So no matter where you're from,
Yup.
drop in the comments
Word.
the hottest Jamaican spot
word.
I mean Montreal next
in
week.
your area.
Word. I'm planning a
actually
trip.
curious, where would be the hottest Jamaican spot in Montreal?
Word. Oxtail
Or New
poutine.
York, or
Whoa, that might be a thing still. Oxtail
You can't
poutine
do poutine heavy. Like, everyone just did poutine. and
with the oxtail gravy on the fries.
it sounds like it's
Give me the
giving
rice.
it's giving smokes. It's giving smokes.
Just give me rice instead.
It's giving smokes
Give me rice and peas.
poutineery.
Your rice and peas, I'm good.
That might be low key fire.
It's giving fusion.
Holy.
It's giving me
Come
a
on, man. Get
white.
out of here, man.
But no,
It's
yeah.
giving me white.
White.
Unnecessary
Facts.
white.
Yo, I went to
Facts.
this place that was like Filipino and Jamaican.
Oh God.
Yo, the chicken wasn't cooked. I'm sorry.
I'm scared.
I'm sorry.
Chicken wasn't cooked.
I'm just putting that out there. Yo, first of all, one jerk leg alone was like $17.
Whoa.
Yo, I found a jerk spot that was mad cheap recently, right around the corner here. I went there yesterday. I was like, yo, it's fire. Like a large was 12 something. That's what I'm saying, man. I would never forget a large. Come on, yo, I look at the price. I'm like, give me the small.
Yo, why is Jamaican food so expensive, yo? These guys are
waking up to how
These
fire
guys are
it is.
finessing,
Inflation,
bro.
bro.
It's been expensive.
Honestly, you know
bro.
what I think it is? I honestly think it's the suppliers. Without proof.
Yo, what's your source? What's your source? Trust me, bro.
Trust me, bro. I want to let you know, yo. I have no sources.
So Dill's on his Oxtail adventure. Good luck with that. Please report back with results.
Yes.
No, I will for sure. I'm documenting everything.
Wait, you said you are? Yeah, I was just about to say.
We're
You
gonna
said you're
post it on our
documenting
website
it.
as well, but keep following Dill for the first update.
What's going on there? Where are you posting that? How do you plan to do it? Do you know yet?
I think I want to do like short form clipped versions of it on Instagram Reels and TikToks.
We're gonna throw that on our website too.
Yeah. Oh, exclusive content.
It won't be on our Instagram. Won't be on our YouTube. Will be on Dill's Instagram and our website.
TrueNorthViews.ca.
But hold on, we'll let you know when that's posted.
TrueNorthViews.ca.
It's in the process. We're working on it.
But yeah.
From
wait
side
to see
quests to monopolies.
Yes.
I don't know.
Last week Friday.
What happened?
Yeah, do you have Rogers?
Bell. I used to work for Bell.
Do you have Rogers?
You have Rogers Internet?
Any products from Rogers? So,
guy is
so
crazy.
you just heard about it. You didn't
Did you
experience
go to work that
it.
day?
Yeah, but
Work was shut down?
we're blessed.
Now your work's Bell.
We got Bell at work too.
Oh, man.
Yo, this guy's Bell's biggest advocate.
Well, Rogers, one of the two internet providers.
This is the way that I explained
in
it to people
Ontario.
at work. I basically said like, hey, Rogers is our AT&T equivalent, and we only have 2 or 3 telecom companies in the
AT&T,
country.
T-Mobile, and Sprint.
Cricket, I don't know.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Sprint, Sprint.
Is Sprint even a thing? I don't know. I think I've seen a trailer for
I don't know.
a commercial.
That's
But anyway,
a
sorry, go
throwback.
on.
No, please, you go on,
No,
because I'm
you
trying
can
to.
explain it. I didn't explain to Americans.
My explanation's done. I'm trying to make this bet.
Well, all I'm trying to say is because we had a monopoly, one of them went down, and the one that went down has a higher piece of the pie.
Yeah.
Than the other guys, because the other guys are more expensive.
Like everything was affected. Like I think the crazy. I was going to LCBO that same Friday, and I couldn't use my debit card to pay for my LCBO.
Interact uses their service.
So
That's wild.
That was a crazy part about it. So again, just
had that link to
to
it,
give more
remember.
color there. So again, in Canada, telecom companies, especially as it relates to cell phone and internet, it comes down to 3. It's Rogers, it's Bell, or it's TELUS.
Right.
Each of those 3 have their sub brands. Bell owns Virgin. TELUS owns Kudo, Rogers owns Fido, Rogers also owns Chatter,
Yeah.
and I think the rest are all dissolved at this point. But
yeah, because they bought them out.
Yeah, basically.
and made them join another thing.
so although the cell phone world is somewhat evenly distributed, everyone has about 30% market share, roughly, in regards to cell phones. For home internet, and when I say home internet, I also mean business internet.
Right. Facts.
I don't know the stats on this, but it got to be at least 70% Rogers.
It's definitely Roddy.
Yeah. Well, apparently it was because everybody was fucked up.
So now, as a result of Rogers having an outage, which the president said was due to an upgrade,
That doesn't make no sense.
Come on, man.
I got a lot of conspiracies.
Come on,
That-
man.
I won't get into
That-
them. Not the show for that.
Yo, I heard a conspiracy theory.
Tell me about it.
So, all right. Peep
Guess I won't
this.
get into it now. Sure.
Yo.
You're talking about yours though.
Peep this, right?
I'm listening.
So, the weekend.
Oh my god.
Oh, by the way, we should say that. Just by the way, before we started, the weekend show had to get canceled because the venue
Why?
is powered by.
It was at the Rogers Center. So, the weekend had a concert at the Rogers Center.
That's not why.
It was it's my
Man, this
conspiracy.
conspiracy
It has to do with
baloney.
Can I say my conspiracy?
Okay, go on with conspiracy. Go on.
All right. So the weekend had a show at the Rogers Center, right? But prior to that, Drake had a video
Oh my God.
saying, "Oh, the first time I listened to The Weeknd, I was at my building outside. It's crazy how things come full circle. Now he's selling out the Rogers Center." And then guess what?
He didn't sell out the Rogers Center.
Canceled. So I'm not saying he did it. I'm not saying he did it.
I'm gonna say this is a terrible conspiracy.
I'm not saying he did it, but he might have pulled the
Weeknd
plug.
is not controlling the country.
He don't have that much power.
I'm not saying he did it, but Drake might have pulled the plug on The
The
Weeknd.
man can't even get a Grammy. You think he's controlling the country?
Hey man, Drake did it.
So Interac was down, which
Drake
is
did it.
our
Debit,
card payment
yes.
services, debit card,
Debit
credit
machines,
card.
all that
Credit card
shit.
was still working actually.
Credit card worked, yeah.
Phone calls to 911
And only TD
nationwide.
worked. Only TD Visa debit cards worked.
Yeah. Phone calls nationwide to 911
Ooh,
were not
that's
working.
crucial. That's crucial.
Interact was down. Did you find that article?
I'm trying to find it without going on
On WhatsApp?
WhatsApp. Yes.
A lot of shit was down, basically.
I can't find
It was fucked up. Rogers responded by, "We'll give you a free day of services," which is like $3.80.
It's nothing to them compared to what they own. They're more worried about their
Bro,
businesses.
whole businesses were shut down. Guess how much money they lost in a day without service from
Yo,
Rogers?
you
know what I mean? That's crazy.
I was hotspotting off my phone that day, yo. I hugged 4 gigabytes of my data
Holy.
in one day of work. I was like, yo, what is going on?
That's
But
crucial.
I learned after the fact that work would have paid for it. I work in tech, man. That's all I'm saying, bro. I work in tech, bro.
Shout out to
I
Black
went
Tech.
to work and then I left. Because the interns by Roger, they couldn't do nothing, couldn't receive no emails. So I was like,
One of my colleagues
here.
who's also here in Toronto with us, she's a Rogers everything, and she tried to go into a 1-2 cafe, and they were shut down too.
In the cafe?
And I was telling her, I was like, bro, stop trying. Because like I'ma just tell the team that you can't access anything because our AT&T equivalent is
it's
down.
down. Exactly.
Like relax, have the day off. It was a Friday as well, so that was interesting. Let's move on to music potpourri though.
Music potpourri.
Music potpourri. Who put this first topic?
I
So we're
did.
getting into you guessed it, continuing on from quote unquote season 1 of True North Views podcast.
What, the Drake
We
cast?
are talking
Damn
about
straight.
Drake.
The True North Views Drake cast.
Jake.
We're talking about Drake.
Jake Paul.
What's the Drake conversation?
So there was a
right
tweet
now?
by someone. It kind of went viral. He was talking about, oh, this guy gave us this guy. You know, Jay-Z gave us Kanye. Kanye gave us Travis. Travis gave us
That
John
tweet was
Tolliver.
super weak, by the way.
But this guy's a Drake hater. Like I've seen this guy
Okay.
before. So he gave us his last line was, and Drake gave us Smiley and McConan. And comments were like, yeah, you miss PND, DVSN, all those people. But then there was one comment I liked, and it was like, look, Drake didn't give us anyone particularly. But you can't tell me Drake's stimulus package is not hard. Like,
Okay.
this Hall of Fame package,
It's the most valuable package in the
it's Hall of
industry.
Fame.
in modern music.
Yes. Like,
In modern music?
since in the 2000s.
Sorry, in modern hip hop.
I think in all music.
Well, let me just say
Period.
that-
Period.
Let me
yeah.
read out some of these
like who has
Hall of Fame stats.
bigger influence and impact? Like
Olivia
if,
Rodrigo. I'm joking.
No,
oh my days.
Yo,
Okay, go ahead,
Let me read
please.
some Hall of Fame stats from the GOAT. Drake assisted 32 artists in their highest Hot 100 position ever.
Time out. I want to see what Jay-Z, because I think Jay-Z is pretty up there too in terms of like breaking artists and shit too.
Probably.
Well, yeah, because you have to consider what he did for the Rock.
Yeah, so I'm saying.
Probably. Exactly.
Amongst other things,
But
but
this is about Drake. Not
Yeah,
Drake.
let's
keep
do
going.
Drake.
Out of those 32 people, 19 of them. Oh wait, sorry. No, out of all those 32, they jumped an average of 19 places from the previous peak.
Yeah.
6 of those 32 he assisted multiple times. French Montana, PND, Rick Ross, Sampha, Travis Scott, and Future.
Sampha.
Trust me.
You're giving Drake credit for Sampha?
No, like Hot 100. You put him on the map. Like you put
Okay,
him on
Hot
you gave him a
100
Hot 100
credit.
song.
Statistical
Exactly.
credit. Okay. I was
Yes.
about to
That
say,
makes sense.
Out of
come
those
on, man.
32 people that
That's crazy.
he gave the highest Hot 100 song to, 18 of them had never been there before.
Wow.
That's crazy.
6 songs assisted multiple artists. Wait, 6 songs. Oh, that's just futures. And per year, he's averaging like, 5 Hot 100s that are not even his as a feature.
Yeah, that's insane.
So it's just, the response was pretty much like, yo, don't.
Yo,
Well,
like,
I think this is the problem with a lot of what we see in terms of modern music critique, is that everything is too like you can't compare everything, right? You can't be like,
can't.
yo, Hove did 7 #1 albums in a row, but now Drake did 11, therefore he's
better.
46% better than him.
Yeah.
46%.
Like you can't do that because you just
Carajo.
okay. You're
Damn.
Yeah,
But you're
allergies,
comparing
bro.
different things, right? So, okay, Drake did not break artists in the same way Wayne did,
Of course not.
in the same way Kanye did.
Mm-hmm. Or even Hov.
Arguable. Who did Kanye really?
Kid
break?
Cudi.
Travis.
Cudi and Travis. Okay.
Pretty much everyone on good music.
Vori.
No.
Big Sean before
No.
Big Sean fell off.
No, I can't say everyone on good music.
Big Sean before Big Sean fell off? You think that's not because of Kanye?
No.
Big Sean was not.
No, Big Sean was popping before Kanye, I think. No, actually, no.
Detroit stands
No,
on
you're
its
right.
own.
No, you're right.
But Kanye found him in a
He did find him.
store.
No, he freestyled for him.
Yeah, and then signed him, and then
Yeah.
Okay. No, you're okay. Fair.
Like, don't get me wrong. Like,
fair. It's a fair.
Pusha had his own thing.
It's a fair.
Sci-Hi had his own thing.
Pusha was Pusha for sure.
John Legend had his own thing. Common had his own thing. Like,
Actually,
but
Kanye kind of.
the lower guys.
John
Kanye,
Legend? Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
I'm kind of giving Kanye.
John Legend had a status. Kanye made him like an extra step.
I'm kind of giving Kanye John Legend too. No, you're right. No, legitimate.
Let's not disrespect Kanye.
But Drake's I want to say package. Drake's stimulus
It's heavier.
But I'm not using
it's more valuable.
It's not more valuable.
I
It's
think
just
so.
a different value. It's just you're not comparing it. It's apples and oranges. It's
think
literally
it's more
like
valuable.
I feel
which
like it's
artist
more
did you
valuable.
discover early?
Like even time out. Even remember, I think we talked about when
It's
Juice
not
was
more
here.
valuable. We can have a whole
remember
different conversation
Blue,
if you want.
Remember Young Blue? Before he did his track with Drake, he got offers for $900,000 or $750,000, whatever.
Sure.
After Drake, $9 million.
Offers going forward or offers for that 6-month period of time?
After, but still, he raised his
You're telling
value
me
from $700,000 to $9 million.
telling me featuring with an artist and getting them up a bunch of statistical spots is worth more than discovering them? That's insane.
Yeah,
That's insane.
it's just his value went
So
up.
the way Kanye, quote unquote, discovered John Legend and Big Sean is worth less than the way Drake helped McConan?
not worth less, but if Drake hopped on,
You just said the Drake stimulus package is worth more than...
Does McConan ever have to work a day in his life again?
Yes.
We're still here on Tuesday till today, and it's not even Tuesday anymore.
but that's on my favorite bills.
You know, what?
Honestly, you know what?
That song's still booming, bro. All the remixes, he made one track and he's still booming. No, he's not booming, but he doesn't have to work. I don't think so.
Look, I actually wanted to see how many of these people actually got another Hot 100.
That's the thing.
Okay.
Like, that's what I wanted.
That's where I'm trying
That's
to
a different
go with
level.
this.
That's a different
because
level. I feel you.
You can peak income-wise. We think career-wise and stuff, right?
That's up to Drake,
If
though.
you have...
That's not up to
not-
Drake.
But that's kind of my
But that's
point.
part of the
Okay, so
stimulus
this is kind of my
package,
point.
right?
This is kind of my point, right? And we have like a minute and a half before the break.
Jeez.
This is my point here.
The OVO stuff.
And then we'll end it with this. Let's use a career example that almost doesn't make sense. If I work in a career and I'm making $50,000 a year, and now my friend joins the company, my friend has been in the highest of chairs no matter what.
Yeah.
Because of my friend, I can now make 200 racks a year. Give me more respect. I can now make 750 racks a year.
Yeah.
But I can only make it for 2 years, and then I'm right back down to 50. Is that more valuable than the person that's going to discover me and bring me up to levels where I go from 50 to 110 to 140 to 210 to 380, and now I'm worth a sustainable 600 going forward rather than that.
No, I see.
That's what your goal is.
I see what you're saying, but if you're making 700 racks in 2 years, what you do with that money after is up to you. You can end up making more money than that in the long run.
A lot of people are done with their money.
True. That's what it boils down to. I think
That's the bar to end it with.
that's what it boils down to. I
People are
think.
done with money.
That's the bar to end it with. End of period 1. You know the vibes.
Skirt.
Period 2. Next topic.
OVO Fest.
OVO Fest.
You trying to go?
Here's my thing.
It's not OVO Fest anymore.
Sorry, what's
It's
it called?
OVO Worldwide Tour or something like that.
Oh no, that's starting 2023.
Oh.
This year is still OVO Fest.
Got you.
And next year he's taking it worldwide. He's taking it to like Rolling Loud or some shit. Shout out to Drake though.
That's fire.
That's business moves right there.
Smart businessman.
Headlining his own festival.
So this is happening in Toronto. In Toronto.
In Toronto. OVO Fest in Toronto.
Whenever I say in Toronto, that's how I hear it in my head.
Yo, honestly, I
In
forgot
Toronto.
about that. For like 2 weeks after I see that video, I was saying in Toronto.
Hey, that's
After every
in Toronto, hey,
sentence.
that sounds right. In Toronto. OVO Fest in Toronto.
That shit was funny as
But
hell.
I love that video.
She's going down Civic Long Weekend.
Civic long
What is that?
weekend.
August, first week of August, though?
First
Yes,
week of August.
first weekend
This
of
is
August.
at Toronto's outdoor venue called Molson
No, it's called
Budweiser stage?
Budweiser
It used to be
stage.
called Molson, another
Molson
beer.
Amphitheater, and
Yeah,
now
yeah,
it
yeah.
changed to Budweiser. One beer
beer
to
to the
another
next.
beer. So like any outdoor type of venue, there's lawn seats, which are your far back kind of nosebleed equivalent. Those lawn seats are $750.
Holy.
That's off Ticketmaster. That's not resale.
Now I want to know, does
Holy.
anybody know what? Because I don't know if yes, it is Ticketmaster. You're correct. that there's no way that's the ticketed price.
That is a ticketed price.
You seen it?
There's no way.
Floor seats were $2K.
Holy.
Like that general.
But
floor
2K
area.
is nothing compared to $750.
Yeah, but
for
2K you're
lawn.
closer to. You're closer
Oh,
to
I also
trade.
saw premium lawn.
There's premium lawn seats.
Nigga, you're closer.
Think about it. You've been to amphitheater. You
Yeah.
know when you're near the bar, near the pavement and the bar.
Yes.
Is that premium lawn?
Nah.
I want to pay more.
Because I'd rather be further back, so I can,
See
Yeah.
everything.
That's crazy.
I mean, yo, you know, if you got press passes, hit us up. You know, we're trying to reach.
Here's my
Yo,
thing. Here's my
actually,
thing.
I don't have the OVO plug
This
yet.
is the only. This
we didn't OVO plug. Go.
This is the only comment I'll make on this. At some point, we gotta stand up as a people, bro.
Yeah, just, yo, we're not going.
At some point, you gotta say to yourself, $750 for lawn is outrageous,
And that
we
shit's
should not
still gonna
pay
be
for
sold
this.
out.
But here's the problem: too many people want to go on like they're popping.
Yup.
Too many people want to be like, I'm in the scene, I'm at the event,
I'm at the
Yeah.
I got
event.
$750 to blow,
And then be
you
homeless
broke
next
boy,
week.
Broke boy, broke boy.
Like,
It's fantastic, you can afford it, but at the end of the day, we got to think about what we're spending on.
Shorty sold her laptop. Sold her MacBook to
crazy.
go to the concert, yo.
Ah, it's true though. But like,
Shorty sold her
agree with you,
MacBook.
Like, as soon as I didn't even look at the price, I knew it was going to be wild.
That's what I said.
Like, I
because
didn't even bother
I
checking.
had it sent to me, and like, yo, you taking this in? I'm like, honestly, I'm not gonna get excited for something I know is expensive.
Exactly.
Like when I saw, Kendrick's coming to Scotiabank Theater, so
It's going to be expensive.
I don't care. But when I see Mariah the Scientist is in town, oh shit,
Because it's affordable.
$30 ticket, let's go. I
Bro,
wanna
for
see
the
that.
weekend's concert, the tickets in the 500s were like $5. Like,
That's crazy.
I'm like, bro, what?
Fam, it makes no
That's
sense. Like,
crazy.
That shit blew my mind, bro.
I don't know, man. I don't
Wait,
know.
shout out to
you,
Drake,
so you
bro.
guys not trying to go?
Get your shmoney, bro.
I'm not trying to go.
I mean, if I get free tickets, and you know, press pass.
Yo, you got the OVO plug?
I wish I did. I'm using
Yo,
this as my way to
tell
get it.
Drake you'll hold OVO bounce here.
Yo, I'll do. Yo, easy. Oh, yo, bounce, come practice here.
Yeah,
come
straight
up
up.
Here. Yo, do your thing, yo.
Let Drake have his championship game over here.
I mean, his score's kind of.
No, it's quite hot. It's an away game. No more home
I want to
games.
play on his court. But yo, come here. Anyway, what are you guys listening to? What's been new? We haven't talked about.
Good question. Yeah,
Yeah, it's been a minute,
good
actually.
question. So I've been,
dropped?
I've been
Nothing.
struggling a
Burna
little
Boy
bit.
album?
I've been struggling a little bit to find music that's sticking.
Yeah.
I don't know if we have a somewhat related topic later on. We kind of do, maybe.
we?
Maybe I'll reserve some of my opinions
Well, I was
for
going
that.
to use that as transition anyway,
Yeah.
into that. It's one right under, right?
Yeah,
Or the one.
or
two
one of
unders?
them. I don't
Two
know.
unders.
I just feel like the thoughts
Either way,
that
we
I'm
can go
thinking
there.
now fit somewhere in there,
Anyway,
right?
let's use that to talk about.
All right, let's talk about it.
But I don't know. Again, like
Music's not sticking. I feel you.
music to me is just it's not sticking, bro.
Ever since we started doing the podcast, and I didn't have to like listen.
And
to
I
listen
didn't
to
have
music,
to
like,
listen.
I felt like I had time to listen to what I wanted to listen to. Nothing.
And what I wanted to became less and less and less.
Exactly. Like I'm listening to like one album every month, two. Like
I think it's more. I think it's hip hop is not sticking because
Yeah.
the R&B that I've been hearing recently, it's sticking.
And that's a good point. I feel like R&B has that staying power right now.
Yeah.
Whereas hip hop doesn't. And I feel like, the problem with the game is that it's too statistical.
Like
Yeah.
It's kind of the same problem with the NBA game,
yeah, it's
right?
too much about stats.
It's too much about stats. It's too much about what you can prove. If you're 35% from 3 versus 48% from 2, then if you do the math, then 3s are worth more.
And
But
I
you're
have
missing more.
I have a topic about
Facts.
this, and I was actually going to move
Facts.
You're missing more shots.
Word.
I
What
had
are
a
we talking
question about this, and I was actually going to move it to a different day. I feel like it's deeper.
Let's hear it. Let's do it.
Maybe we can have a quick convo about it now. But
Yo, why would you
can
do
an
that?
artist grow
Because
anymore?
we always shoot live. Keep going. Sorry, what were you
Can
saying?
an artist grow anymore? Like, if an artist doesn't sell 50K first week, they're automatically like done. You know that, right? Like it's weird. Like we don't get those artists that go 15K.
I'm
first album,
gonna disagree with that.
30K next album, 80K third album, and 10 years later they're doing over 100,000. Like Coyle Ray, she went 13K first week or 11K first week. She's never gonna go 11K again.
Well, here's the thing.
Because everyone just canceled her already.
Well, no. This is why I want to disagree because Coyle Ray is actually the perfect example. Give her 8 months.
I think she'll be around.
Because she's already turning the tide. She took the braces off.
She took the braces off.
She took the braces off. She started making music that's a little quote unquote softer.
I haven't
I
heard
won't
it.
listen to her album.
Wider audience.
Okay.
And I only say this based off of what has shown up in my algorithms.
Okay.
Right? What has come across my Twitter timeline. So I actually don't know. I'm not in the know of how she's progressing musically, what she's doing new. But when I see those things come across my timeline, I'm like, oh, I'm seeing literally the definition of artist development.
And that's what I'm using Cola Ray as my gauge. Like, if Cola Ray doesn't sell more than 11K next album, then that's my gauge. Like, you cannot not sell high and people take you seriously. And it sucks though. I actually I want to see artist development.
And this is why I want to redefine sales.
Okay, but I have a comparison.
Stats comes in.
I have a comparison. So like like in the NBA, right?
Yes.
Everybody is an elite athlete in the NBA. That's why they're in the NBA.
Only 400 of them
the top players from their
nowadays.
colleges go into the NBA, right? But in the NBA, there's different levels of elite athletes.
Of course.
So you can tell that certain players work on their craft a little bit more than the others.
Right.
Right? That takes them to that next level. So in the music industry, you can tell who actually works on their craft and who doesn't, based on the music that they put out and why it's not sticking. The artists that work on their craft, it sticks.
And they go higher.
And they continue to prosper. Exactly.
No, it makes sense. You make sense.
Yeah. I
A
think
lot of people just get comfortable now. They sell the first album. They see
And
the
they make the money and they're like, oh, I'm good.
I do feel a bit of a renaissance coming though.
We are.
No, we're in it. We're in it right now for sure.
The internet just really fucked everything up. The reason why because everything's so easily accessible now. Before, when it's harder to access music, the shitty music doesn't make it far. Because I'm not going to tell you about music that shit.
It stayed
But
on
now
MySpace.
with the internet, it's just like, you send it to the... You heard this song? You heard this song?
It stayed on. It never made that.
Exactly. No one's
stayed
trying
on
to sign
MySpace.
them. But now,
right?
anyone makes a shitty song.
And now it's
blows
all on
up.
Spotify.
To go on that, because of the internet culture, like the meme culture, a shitty song will become a meme and just it'll become popping because it's a meme.
Yep.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean the song's good, but
Ugly
they're just
God.
it's memeable.
He was known as meme rap. That was like his thing. Like, it was so weird. Like,
Yeah.
how's that a
Also,
genre?
like what fan base are you attracting? Right?
And that's the thing. Kids are running the game because they have.
There's some rapper that's going viral lately, and
Yeet?
I don't know his name.
And that's why we
Something
are-
stupid. He's like
we are
playing
old.
soccer, and he's like,
I can't even keep up.
and they
anymore,
showed
bro.
him like walking, not the streets. That's funny. It was probably like a theme park or something. It was a mere white kid.
Did he have a face mask on or something?
No, he has like
like an afro type of shit.
Mikey Williams hair.
Oh, okay, it's not you.
He has like Mikey Williams hair, no facial hair.
So this leads me to the next topic, yo. Has modern hip hop lost its memorability, or are we just old?
And that's where unfortunately I have to stop myself
I think it's both, to be honest.
because
Yeah, go on that,
let me elaborate. This is where I have to stop myself because it's okay to have an opinion.
No, it's not.
I do think it's okay to be strong in opinion. But I think you also have to understand where you could be wrong.
Yeah, don't be ignorant.
Right?
Fair
Don't be
enough.
ignorant.
That's it,
Don't be willfully ignorant.
Exactly.
It's okay to be ignorant
Hear the other
because
person's
you
side.
don't know what you don't know.
You may not agree, but hear their side.
Don't be willfully ignorant.
Exactly.
Right? Because that willfully part.
don't know what you don't
is
know.
a huge difference.
Facts.
So I can say to myself all day, this music's not memorable. This music's shit. I'm not loving it. I'm not feeling it. It's not sticking with me. But then again, that second part of your question, are we just getting old? Maybe not even a question of old, but
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
when you legitimately compare 80s rap and 90s rap, it's a lot different.
90s to 2000.
Right? We
Different.
think about people that are, let's say our age, but let's say especially people that are 5 years older than us.
Okay.
That's 7 years.
Late 30s, early 40s.
Is Jay-Z not their god? Generally.
Yeah. Like he's the
Now,
GOAT.
I'll give you another example. People that are 16 years older than us. It might be Big Daddy
Big
Kane.
Daddy Kane, yeah,
It might
KRS.
be Slick Rick. It might
Yeah.
be KRS.
Yeah.
They're not resorting to Hove as that guy.
They was like, oh yeah, Hove's nice.
Just like people 5 years younger than us is Kanye.
It's Drake.
That's their god.
Some people don't even
It's
say Drake
Kanye,
anymore. It's like
it's Drake.
young boy, like yo,
And it's not Hov.
like yo, young boy, young boy's better than
We ain't even
Drake.
there yet.
Young boy's bigger than
We
Drake.
ain't even there yet. People 5 years younger than us is Kanye.
Facts.
They don't give Hove the same accolade that I give Hove.
Kanye's God to them. Yeah, you're right.
Kanye's their god.
Yeah.
I hear you.
And then Drake's their god.
Facts.
And then to your point with the youngest people, Young Boy's their god. You see his
Yeet.
numbers?
You know who Yeet is?
I don't know
No,
who Yeet is.
exactly. I found about him 2
No
weeks ago.
idea.
But his concert.
Hey, Young Boy just beat a
He's
federal
selling-
case, by the way.
Hey, yo, round of applause for
That's
that.
crazy.
Round of
That
applause
was
for
fire.
that.
Shout out to Young Boy.
Shout out to Young Boy for that.
That's
By the way,
crazy.
we can't say shit about Young Boy because his fans are everywhere.
That's
the Beehive is bad.
No, honestly,
respect
I
it.
have nothing bad to say
Nothing-
about
I can't say
Youngboy.
anything bad.
I don't
I
listen to
don't.
his music,
And his music is
but
good.
for what he does.
His
bro,
music is actually good.
He is. This is a hot take.
No.
Let's
Honestly,
hear it.
I'm only gonna make the
Let's hear
statement.
it.
I don't have an elaboration.
I read him, so let me hear what you want to say.
I'm only gonna make the statement and I'm gonna move on.
Let's
All
hear
right.
this.
Young Boy is modern day Lil Wayne. Next.
No, I'm not mad at you.
I can't even disagree
I'm not
because
mad at
his
you right
output is crazy. It's
crazy.
on Lil Wayne levels of output.
The output is nuts, and every
It's
single
good
piece
music.
of output. I don't listen to music. Every piece of output does numbers.
Yeah, facts.
He has more plaques than anyone in music right now.
He's competing with Drake on numbers.
Yep.
You know that, right?
Yes.
You know he's bad. Like, you don't see him on playlists. You don't see him on
Like,
playlists.
He's
That
not
guy-
playlisted.
People have to go search
None of
him.
his shit comes via DSP.
Yup.
Everything is YouTube.
Yeah.
And YouTube doesn't promote him. They like you have to go search why Young Boy.
That's crazy.
So if you're actually searching him, and
That's
like,
fire.
At his case, you saw his lawyer and people were rushing him. His lawyer, fam, just say he's innocent.
Get your
Or
money,
he's not
black
innocent, or
man. Get
he's
your money,
charged.
black man.
I'm
Shout
not
out
mad
to-
at that.
Shout out to the young people, you know. Do your
Yeah,
thing,
again,
bro.
it's just an interesting concept to think about music, and has it lost its memorability? I personally think yes, because we are watered down by a statistical era.
Yeah.
We are what we are.
We're watered down by quantity.
We're too wide-eyed by week 1 numbers, and we don't care about week 38 numbers. Right? We're too wide-eyed about the viral moment, and we don't care about this the staying power.
No, you're right.
Right? That's just the era that we're in. So unfortunately, you have to either play the game or get lost with it.
Pretty much.
Right? Either advance the way the iPhone did or be BlackBerry. You
That's
have to.
facts.
Unfortunately, you
That's
have
facts.
to.
Android advanced like Apple.
You know
Android
what I'm
saw
saying?
Apple, I was like, yo, we can't catch up.
But now, as a
close.
result, it loses its memorability.
It does.
But now, again, are we just in a product of the times where, with the lack of memorability that it has, quote unquote, these are existential questions I ask myself. With the lack of memorability that it has, is that memorable in its own way to a younger audience?
Okay, so let me
Right. No, it's facts. Because like think about it. Like Lil Pump, he's still selling out shows around the world. Like I seen a video the other day. Like he's doing a huge audience, and everybody's fucking singing his words.
My little brother said Future's a GOAT.
Future is.
And he was like, yo, play that track. Play that track.
Yo, Future might be one of the goats, bro.
Future is one of the guys that's
Of our generation?
arguably on the
Future is.
Mount Rushmore.
Future has to
Arguably.
be.
He's
He has to
arguably
be.
up there.
I'm not there.
Cause you never listened to Future when he was hot. We've talked about this.
Future's
before.
still hot.
You missed the Future like when Future was hot.
But when he was like sizzling,
2013,
like
2014, 2015.
untouchable,
Future.
could not
In
make
my
any mistake.
eyes, I only missed a year and a half of hip hop. So if I missed Travis and Future and all those guys in that year and a half, you're not that hot.
Nah, Future's out, but because his output was crazy. Man was putting out like 3 albums a year. Fam.
Yeah, and they're
they're
all number one.
fire,
All
man.
number one smashes.
I'm like,
Every single
7 out
one.
of 10 songs
The
are
man
top 10.
dropped 2 albums in 2 weeks, and both were number 1 and number 2, and then they switched.
I only
That's
missed a
crazy.
year and a half of hip hop, man.
That's crazy, bro.
Let's move on.
Unprecedented run.
Let's move on. What are we talking about next?
What we got?
Modern hip
We
hop.
can either go hierarchy. I was actually transferring to that, but we can save that for another day. Or we can
What's
go,
the other take? Oh, the Future one.
I don't really know much about that.
No, let's skip that. But did we talk about that?
We didn't, but I don't know much about it.
Because we're on a Future topic now. Somebody tweeted one time, Future's one of the greatest blues musicians ever. But that convo might be too deep for y'all.
I don't want to hurt you.
How do you feel about that
You gotta
statement?
be this
What do you mean by blues?
way.
In what ways? Because he doesn't
Blues
make blues
because,
music.
like,
talk
does he
about
make
me.
sad boy music, like, you know?
Drink on the floor.
That's a good question.
Heartbreak
Turn on a
music.
PYT.
Essentially, right? Essentially.
Blues.
I don't think he's the best of all time.
Soul is
because I don't.
not
listen
the best
to-
of all time. That's
I
crazy.
don't listen to blues. Well, I'm pretty sure there's some.
You gotta have a more research take than that. You
Exactly.
can't just be saying shit like that. That's crazy.
That's
Okay,
just,
it's not-
that's a Twitter take for you.
Not really, yeah, Twitter take.
Yeah,
Yo,
for real.
Twitter,
Yo, Twitter kills.
Again, it gets people voices that
I don't
don't need
understand.
voices.
I can go on for hours about
Yo, when
Twitter.
Drake dropped his album, they're like, yo, you guys don't know black music? You guys didn't know that house music was black music? I'm like, bro, you gotta relax.
It's not that we don't like the Drake because it's house. It's that it's bad house.
All right,
Did
I'm
you
gonna-
know?
Oh my
You guys
god.
got a quiz.
You guys gotta
Yo,
relax.
Twitter should be called Loud and Wrong.
Loud and wrong.
That's all I'm saying.
Yo,
bro.
quiz time,
All right, let's do it.
Pop question. Name a rapper with 0 bad albums.
Zero
Hov.
bad albums?
Hove.
I'm not arguing. I'm just.
Reason.
JID.
JID.
Travis.
Cole.
I don't think Travis Scott has a bad album.
Okay, not bad. I'm waiting for Utopia, but let's see.
Shit.
No said Drake.
There's a few. I don't think
Does
Drake's
Drake
on
have a
that
bad
list
album?
only because
Drake doesn't have a bad album.
I don't think
Even though
Drake-
CLB was subpar, like it was still.
I don't think CLB was a good album.
Nah.
Yeah, actually, I won't put CLB.
I wouldn't put Drake on that list only because you can't just say like it's naturally average. Like it wasn't popping. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, you're right.
Zero
CLB
bad
was. I don't know. Yeah,
albums.
fuck it.
Okay.
Joey Badass.
The current wave
J. Cole.
J. Cole.
No, facts. J. Cole doesn't have a bad album.
Oh, Roddy Ricch story.
What happened to
Before-
Roddy Ricch? That's
So-
all I'm gonna ask. What happened to Roddy Ricch, bro?
And then that's where this is
I
where
think he had like a nervous breakdown.
Remember that conversation we had where I said A Boogie is better than Roddy Ricch, bro? Do you remember that? And Shola was like, nah.
And I said,
Nah.
that was-
Roddy
that was-
Ricch is way
Roddy
ahead.
Ricch is still better. In my
Did you hear A Boogie? Yo,
A
you
Boogie's
asked while we
fire.
were listening.
A Boogie is
While we were
definitely better than Roddy
listening
Ricch.
to that Rowdy Rebel album.
Can't lie.
Yo,
reason why I
let me play Rowdy Rebel
And A
featuring.
Oh yeah, he came out with an album, no?
Yes, he did.
Oh, say a word.
Yeah,
I didn't hear that.
And it's a fucking fire album.
I gotta listen to
This is a track where A Boogie with the hoodie, Jadakiss is on it as well.
Ooh.
This one's called New York, and you guessed it,
New York.
it samples New York.
New York.
Why isn't it playing?
Is your volume up?
No, it's not.
Nah,
You
that's
have to
Jada.
learn how to grapple.
Before they
Jeez.
clap
Yo.
you.
They're squabbling. They're squabbling.
Roddy Ricch. The reason why I put this here was because it's not even a story. It's just something I noticed. So a few years ago, maybe 3-4 years ago, when he was still just popping, he
Yeah.
opened for Post Malone. Not bad.
He's
Yeah,
on, he's
I
on
remember
Post
that.
Malone's single too for his album.
Yeah. No, that's fine. Now Post Malone's going on another tour, and he's still opening for it.
Yeah.
And then this, I was like, yo, he didn't grow. Like, you don't want you.
He's still
In
opening.
hip hop, you don't want to open for the same person twice, and you don't go from
I'm gonna-
opener to open. You go opener to headlining your own.
I'm
Now,
gonna
it may not
disagree
be the
with
same
that.
size. Like Coil Ray's on the tour right now, headlining, but she's doing venues like smaller venues. She's doing like
Yeah.
100 venues, but that's how you grow your
Facts.
performance,
You're-
like your fans.
I'm gonna disagree with
'Cause
that.
Everyone's saying before you go in, everyone's saying the reason why he has to hop on Post Malone is because he can't sell venues, especially after his weak ass album, which was weak.
It was weak.
So that's why he has a hop, because if he tries to do his own thing, he's going to get not the turnout he's expecting. So,
My thing, I'm not too mad at opening for the same artist twice when they're white and have a large fan
It's
base.
Post Malone, yeah.
But you're Roddy Ricch, you're supposed to have blown up by now.
Yes, you
That's
are.
where,
But why did Young Thug still open up for J. Cole?
yeah, but that's different. Young Thug's in his own
Young
lane already.
Thug owns the South in terms of fan base. Like I said, and
Young
I
Thug
always
is,
I've said it many times on this
arenas.
podcast. There are people that I was front row Cole.
yeah.
I couldn't believe it.
So you don't-
Stadium tour, front row Cole.
ACC.
People left after Thug.
Yo, people were there just for Thug.
So you don't think Thug can do his own?
Oh, I know he can.
I know he can.
I
So
agree
that's my
too.
that's
Okay,
my
that's it.
point
Okay.
with Roddy. I'm not too mad at using Post again.
No, fair enough.
Because yes, you can hold your own. Yes, Thug can hold his own. Why not get J. Cole's fucking
Yeah.
fan base in the building?
That's true. No, that's not bad.
Why not?
I didn't see it that way.
I don't think
That's-
Roddy Ricch can hold his own though.
ignorant. Because I actually didn't see it that way. I just saw it as He's not headlining his own. He's not blowing up enough.
I don't think Roddy Ricch is marketed well.
Well, 'cause
I
his
think
album was
he.
trash.
I don't think it's that he's marketed well. I think it's that.
Because after his album came out,
Because I think he's marketed as best as possible.
He came out with a deluxe the next week because
he is top tier major label.
Yeah.
And then he just dropped like a 4-pack.
What did
recently.
Jack
And then
Harlow
he
say
said-
about Uzi?
He said, "I'm going
Y'all
back."
didn't think I could compete with Uzi.
That's-
Now I'm here.
I'm happy you brought up Jack Harlow. Jack Harlow's album
course.
Jack Harlow's album was not good.
I listened to it once. I didn't.
I actually listened to it. It's not good. But he's marketed very well.
But he also has like.
He's also white.
Oh yeah.
There we go. I was trying to say that without saying.
Yeah.
Like, he has.
No,
The point I was trying to
you're
make
right,
there
you're
though
right.
is that Roddy Ricch, you have to we can't have recency bias, right? Punahele, Soriano gets the fucking job
Yo,
done.
man,
Let's
Mud.
go, baby.
That guy's mud.
Let's go.
Amped.
Let's go. Fuck. What was I saying? Roddy Ricch, we can't have recency bias. We got to remember that Roddy Ricch was the guy. He was on Kimmel.
Yup,
He was on
the guy.
Fallon.
I don't know if he was the guy.
No, hold
No,
on.
he was- they were
hold
pushing him
on.
as the guy.
Hold on. Did he become the guy? No.
but
Was
they
he?
were pushing him to
Were
be
they
the guy.
trying to make him the guy? Yes.
Yes.
They were.
They were, trust me.
Don't have recency
He
bias.
was on all the white people shows.
Everything.
The shows that white people watch, he was
I
on.
guess.
Everything. He had a song with Dua Lipa.
He had a
That's
moment.
pop, exactly. You know,
I would not say he was the guy. I say he had a moment.
No, he wasn't. They were
Well,
trying
what
to
is
make
the
He had a
moment?
moment.
A moment
They
is
were
when they
trying
try to
to
make you
make
the
He
him
guy.
sizzled. He sizzled for a little
Just
bit.
like Jack Harlow had a moment with
And
what's
he kept on
popping,
going.
and it kept going.
And he kept on pushing him. He had a moment in the box.
In the
but
box,
couldn't-
and
couldn't
he
keep
fell
up with
flat.
it. After what's popping, to do the whatever song came out this year, put Jack Harlow back up. What has ever come out that was on the level of In the Box from Roddy Ricch? Nothing. That's part of being the guy.
But what
So
has
he-
Jack Harlow done since What's Poppin'?
The one that came
Come
out
on,
this the one
I'm
that
in
was
the
on
B, I'm in the
A,
M, I'm in
whatever
the
else you
A,
ask.
M,
Like, you may not like the song, but it's doing numbers. People are living it. It's on the
O-U-S
radio.
now. You can hate the song as much as you want, but for
But
that same
that's-
function where you were playing Drake, play that fucking Fergie.
I'm not
and
playing.
see
I'm
Walk
never
See
playing
the
Play
that.
that Fergie
Oh
and
my
see
God,
Walk
listen.
One.
I am never playing Jack
Play
Harlow at
that
the function.
Fergie and see Walk One, bro.
I'm never playing Jack Harlow at the function, bro.
You're crazy.
If anybody puts on Jack Harlow at the function, I'm taking the ox,
You're
bro.
crazy. Play Glamorous and see what happens.
I
bro.
played the original Glamorous.
I
I
wanna
played
end-
Fergie.
I wanna end this
I'm
Stop
not
playing
playing.
the Fergie record at a fucking function. You're
I'm
playing the
bumping.
Harlow record.
But I said I'm bumping that before I'm bumping Jack
And
Harlow.
everyone was saying, yo, bump the
On the
Harlow
ones.
one.
I
Anyway, I
on the
want to
ones.
end this with.
I don't want those
with
people at
one
my
question.
function.
Who right now do you think they're trying to push to be the
next
guy,
guy.
or the woman? You know, that's not married.
So that's a
The
good question,
person.
and I
In
will
hip hop specific.
I will further that question by asking my version of it
Okay.
because this was also a discussion point that I wanted to bring up at some point. And it's not my question. Maybe is going to alter or is going to slightly different because it was going to be who is, but I guess
Well,
to
who
tie it
is
to
and who
no
was
to
pushing?
tie it to your point because I want to bring it to your point. Who will become the next face of hip hop? That's my question.
Yeet, I'm joking. I don't know what the fuck that is.
Who will become the face of hip hop? Because I feel like hip hop
That's tough.
is a little bit faceless right now.
It is.
It is technically Drake. That's
But-
fine. It's okay.
Rick's saying older, you know.
But it's also not Drake.
He's got to go right up into the
Right?
pastures eventually.
It is / was Lil Baby
He's been a bit low
If it wasn't
until
for,
his album comes out. We'll see.
until it comes
if it
out.
wasn't
Pending.
for Astrowood, would you say
And it
Travis?
kind of is.
I would yes.
Astroworld was fire though. I mean the event.
The event.
The events,
Oh.
not the album. The events.
Because before that, Travis numbers were
Travis took a hit
crazy.
a little bit, so you know they might not want to push him
He
back
took
to
a
the
crazy
lights.
hit, bro.
Super hit.
When you think about it, it wasn't even his fault.
It wasn't. That's all for
Fuck.
different.
Holy shit.
Yeah, as well.
So yeah, Lil Baby, I didn't even think of that. That's a good one.
Yeah, for me, like when it comes to the face of hip hop conversation, again, it goes back to no staying power in hip hop.
Yeah, so I'm literally trying to like break my
Right
brain
now,
trying to
you can
find
say
somebody.
it's fucking CMG music label with Ace Hood and not Ace Hood. Fucking, what's my boy's name?
Yo Gotti.
Yo Gotti.
Yo Gotti.
Why did I
Moneybag
say Ace
Yo.
Hood?
Money
That's
bag,
crazy.
yo, yeah.
It's Moneybag right now. Like,
came out with- this came out
who
with an
is it?
album.
I don't know who the fuck the face of hip hop is.
That's the question. It's true.
Right?
Damn.
And maybe there's not a definitive face, but
Who are
who are the front runners?
Exactly. Who are the people that
The front runners is
Oh,
the
that's
right
a
word.
question.
Is a
Good
better way to
question. Well, let
answer.
us know below. Let us know, man.
That's tough, bro.
We
I
wanna hear
can't
your
really
opinion as
think
well.
of that definitive person or a few people.
For me, it's Lil Baby.
Yeah, it would have
Until
to
he
be.
drops his album, it's Lil Baby.
Yeah, it's
and
pending.
That will change depending on his album. If it's good, up. If it's not, we have to reevaluate. Are you really the face with a bad album now?
I don't even know, bro. I
a
really
tough
don't
one.
know.
Let us know in the comments because I honestly can't think of anybody right now.
a good
Who
question.
is the face or who are the front runners of hip hop currently, other than outside of like the Drake, the Kendricks, and the Coles?
Yo, I'm gonna cut this video to show my thinking face as you're talking. So I'm just
I
thinking about how I'm gonna edit this video.
I've been sitting here like this, bro. Like, dog, I'm literally thinking. I can't think, bro. I don't know. Let us know.
Get
I
some
think
good
it's Roddy
edits for
Ricch.
this segment.
Post potpourri.
Post potpourri.
I just put this here. We don't.
let's
need to
actually,
talk
Oh, we're
about
not doing
it.
new music.
Wait, let's actually end the period right now, and then we'll have a third session, and we'll wrap up.
Okay.
How's that sound?
Fair enough.
Round 3, period 3, fight. I guess before we go into post potpourri, do we want to touch on new music-esque conversations? Like I said, that Rowdy Rebel was probably the hardest thing that came out this week for me.
I've been listening to that Burna Boy. With
Fire.
The thing with Burna Boy is that, like,
love the mini, the mini.
you know expensive music when you hear it.
No expensive.
Yeah, that shit was polished.
Expensive.
Yeah,
Yeah, that
That
shit
Burna Boy was
polished.
expensive.
that shit was sounding crisp.
Beautiful, crisp.
That shit was like the Maybach of music. Yo. That shit was not a
Maybach
Toyota. That
music.
was not a Honda.
But something wasn't fully drawing me in.
Yeah, I
Burna Boy.
feel you. I feel you
I love
100%.
Only on first listen.
I listened to it a couple
I'm
times.
also Nigerian, so
Yeah,
I
you
love,
feel-
I love Bison.
Different connection.
I love the Bad Bunny album. I know it came out. I just listened to it last week, bro. I have no idea what he's saying, but I am like, yo, I want to dance. I want to go on vacation.
So it's different. It's
I'm
different.
like, yo, those are the two of the albums.
It's
I've been
different when
bumping
you're
a lot recently.
around like 3 mommies. You know what I'm saying? On the beach.
DJ Premier dropped.
Oh, you did. I saw
DJ
that.
Premier dropped like a 5-record album, and that one is called Beat Breaks or something like that. That one's pretty hard. There's a record with Nas on there that
Yeah, I
has
heard that was a single. No.
a beautiful beat. Was that a single? I don't even know. I
think
don't keep
so.
up with singles, bro. That one's called
Hey, yo,
Beat
Nas,
Breaks.
you know what I want to do?
Staying out of a women in swimming suits by the pool. I'ma slide with a few. Every chance I'm spoiled. No enhancement pill. No dead antler oil. And they panties for soil.
Yeah, that one's hard. There's
hard.
another record with Joey Badass on there that's hard.
I be like, fuck that. Time to let them feel me. Don't call it a comeback. Hit them with a punchline. Call it lyrical combat.
There's another record with Slick Rick and Lil Wayne.
Oh.
And there's another record with
Interesting.
Remy Ma and Rhapsody.
Ooh.
Presents, baby, on my dick like little Jimmy hats. Acting like I ain't the reason these bitches can't even rap. I'm also the reason y'all know these bitches can't even rap. Try to spread a rumor that I'm ugly, bitch, I'm pretty black. Then try to line paint an image that I'm really fat.
CMG record came out with Gangster.
I
Art.
never listened to that yet.
I want to. I want to.
I've
I need to
been
read the
saying,
writing.
and you know that I've been saying this since we were chilling in my backyard days. That Yo Gotti type music has me.
Yeah, it's Memphis. That Memphis type rap. That's your shit.
It has me.
Bag, yo.
You know, it has
They have
me.
a certain flow, a certain bounce. That's
Yeah,
like,
it's different.
You can't get it nowhere.
It's different.
It's only Memphis.
It has me, bro.
So shout out to. I actually want to listen to that.
French Montana's album was fire.
I heard.
Yo,
that.
French and Harry Fraud. French is back to rapping.
Fraud.
He's back. Oh shit.
French rap.
He's back to like mixtape French kind of flows, and I'm fucking with it. He has a track with Benny the Butcher and Jada Kiss. That's absolutely fucking flames. And I think French held his own. Like, I think Benny the Butcher is probably one of the best rappers today, right now. And Jada Kiss is Jada Kiss. But French was not washed on that track by any stretch.
French is just bringing a different value to the
But
team.
French is rapping, bro.
In the way that
French
I
is
see
rapping.
it.
French is a
But in
rapper.
terms of just announcing what came out, and then I guess we'll kind of move on. Obviously, shout out to @BallTillWe Fall on Twitter.
Scream it.
Already know who that is, man. That's
my
our
guy.
boy,
That's my
Alex.
guy
Shout out
right
to
there.
Alex.
He's a wild boy. That guy's a wild boy,
That's our
bro.
motherfucking guy, Alex. From
Need to Know podcast.
Need to Know podcast. Already know. Go check them out.
That's a wild boy right there.
Devon Terrell.
Savon the Don.
Forgot the girl's name. No disrespect.
Reggie Nacho.
Okay.
Regina
Shout out-
Cho.
Just shout out to all of them, man. Shout out to all of them. I love what they're doing, and just
she bad.
congratulations to all their success. But in terms of, again, every week, @BallTillWe Fall on Twitter provides threaded posts of what has come out for the week, sorts them out by albums versus singles. I just announced a few of them that have come out. We talked about Yo Gotti, CMG, the label. Lloyd Banks came out with an album. That was actually pretty solid.
I took
as
a
well.
little listen, yeah.
And Lloyd Banks also came out with an album last year. Don't
Yeah.
forget, and that was
but
just
I
as
think
solid.
this one's better.
This one is better. I do agree. It's
more expensive?
Just as solid. Just as solid. Just
Yeah.
as quality.
Yeah,
I'll
facts.
say it. Rowdy Rebel, like I mentioned. DJ Premier, like I mentioned. Neo apparently came out with an
What, an
album
album?
Yeah, I saw.
called
I saw him.
Self-Explanatory.
Okay.
You know what blew me? Trippie Redd is on this.
Trippie Redd,
As a
Blue.
Oh, I don't know about that. Then
Jeremiah.
is he doing like that new age? Like I'm
Usher?
old, yeah. But Usher did the album with Zaytoven. I don't know.
Hey,
About
but then Usher parlayed that Zaytoven into. Watch this. I'm just saying.
I don't know if I'm here for that.
Chef G came out with an album.
That's hard. I like that.
Melly came out with an album, which I'm
Ooh.
curious about. That one's
Is
called
it
Medusa.
rapping Melly or singing Melly?
I'm curious. That one's called Medusa. Could be a little bit of both.
Lizzo came out with an album.
I mean,
I thought it was a single.
I'll be honest.
I
with
knew
you,
that was coming. I can't. Okay.
I don't.
I've been working
like
on it.
Lizzo's
Honestly,
music.
I've never listened to it. Only that one because I've heard it so many times.
That's really it.
But that's only because I've heard it so many times, like on the radio or
Yeah,
somewhere.
she's low key annoying.
Guap Dad came out with a couple records.
I wasn't gonna say that. But
Those are
I
actually
agree.
pretty solid.
I like Guap Dad. He's alright.
Fulio came out with something.
Who?
That's kind of it for me in terms of albums.
Honestly, again, since we don't have to listen, I don't feel the pressure to listen.
Can we?
to these guys.
Can we put in the notes to talk about Wasteland next week?
Wasteland by who?
Brent Fayez.
Oh,
Is it
I
coming
got a
out
lot
next
to
week?
say about that album
yo,
actually.
the man said, maybe it's the money, the pussy, the weed, the drugs.
Maybe
Maybe it's all the above. Maybe I don't need love.
Maybe I'm just fucked up.
Yo, Brent.
Yo, he's different.
Yo, Brent.
That guy's
crazy.
different. That's my young Virgo king.
Yo,
Shouts to the Virgos out there, toxic kings.
Shout
Yo,
to
Division's
Virgos.
coming out.
Ooh,
Sidebar.
DVSN.
ooh, he's been working too.
He.
Daniel.
Hey.
Well, Daniel's a singer,
Well,
Yeah, but you gotta give the producer credit.
that's
too,
like giving
I guess.
Pharrell credit for the Neptune.
but he's been working with like Jermaine Dupri a lot.
Yeah.
I see him in the
Yeah,
studio
yeah.
a lot
So
with
they're both
Jermaine
there,
Dupri.
but you know.
I guess.
That only makes it one.
All right, my bad. Sorry,
So
sorry,
Cream
Division.
Benny the Butcher came out with a single, by the way. So, sidebar, that one
okay.
sounds hard.
Axel Cream.
But yeah, I mean, that, again, just new music, like you said. The show,
Anwar Double A.
ever since having that pressure to not really have to talk about it no more.
I listen to what I like.
I go for what I like.
Sometimes I listen to shit 3 weeks. Like I listened to Bad Bunny just now. It came out like 8 weeks ago.
Yeah.
It's just I don't feel no pressure. I liked it.
Quick post potpourri, then let's wrap up.
Basketball. And he.
These are all basketball related stuff. Where do you think Katie's ending up?
I think he's
Back in
I think
Brooklyn.
he's staying in Brooklyn.
Phoenix.
Ooh, because
Nah.
DeAndre ain't signed.
You can't trade DeAndre Ayton until January 15.
No, he was about to sign with the Pacers.
Yeah, so what happens when you match that offer? You can't trade that player to January
Oh,
15.
so
you
he's
can't
not
trade
leaving.
that player to the team that offered for a year.
Oh, wow.
And after January 15, the player has veto power on any team, on any trade, so you can't just trade him.
Wow.
So if you want to trade him to the Nets and he says no after January 15, you can't trade him.
Do you know if Phoenix could make a situation work where they can still pay, or CP makes too much money at 50 mil?
They'll have to get rid of CP. By matching this, they went over the cap by like I think 15 mil.
Okay,
so
so
they can't bring
question.
anyone in.
Do you
until-
think the Raptors can get Kevin Durant?
Yeah.
without giving up?
Scotty Barnes.
It'd be OG, and
I'll give
Pascal.
up anyone else other than Scotty Barnes.
OG and Siakam.
But
And a pick.
I'm leaving OG. Bye.
Yeah.
OG and Siakam
See
are the
Scotty
ones.
now.
Exactly. Trust me, no offense.
Right? That's what I'm saying.
I love you don't
As much
trust
as I love OG, but nah. Sorry.
Like, but that's the thing. You also don't want to lose. The whole point of these trades is like
I saw a tweet that said, you know, like how they see versus how we see. How they see OG versus how we see OG.
Oh, yeah. I seen that.
Picture number 1 was a picture of OG, how they see.
Yeah.
And picture number 2
How
was a
Toronto- how
picture of
Toronto
Michael
fans-
Jordan.
How Toronto fans see OG.
no, we love OG like it's no problem. Like it's no.
I love
tomorrow,
OG. I fuck with
We
OG.
love OG.
We
My
give up
average is
DeMar to
like
get Kawhi. Let's do the
19
same
You know what I'm
shit.
saying, dog?
Man, average like 19 points a game, but we think he's averaging 30, bro.
Why are they wearing... Okay.
That's ugly as
ABC,
fuck.
bro. ABC sponsored.
Wow, ABC gave him the jackets.
Sorry, let me get my notes up.
I mean, honestly,
There's nothing I really wanted to say. Just
yeah, I
put that
don't
there just as post.
I don't really start following basketball until after
All-Star weekend.
until
fair.
after fuck, what are they called?
Summer League?
Until after the Chris Hines videos are done. Yo,
Wow.
LeBron's hooping in Drew League.
Yeah, I seen
he's
that.
in Drew League?
I seen that. I seen
LeBron is
that.
gonna hoop in Drew
Yo, I
League.
gotta watch these now. Isn't it gonna be televised?
LeBron's in Drew League.
It's gonna be televised. It's LeBron. It's gonna be televised.
Yeah. You gotta make
It'll be on
money off it.
ESPN primetime
Oh
video,
my
bro.
God, who's the other one? It's Chris Hines, and then it's
Chris Broussard.
not Brickley.
Oh, Chris
Who
Br-
does open runs, bro? Am I tripping?
I know, not Berkeley. Berkeley does it LA time.
Yeah, I said Chris Broussard.
Sorry, that's it.
This guy was hating on
Yeah,
Toronto.
Shout out to
he's
Duke, shout out
he's
to
whack
Paolo
for that.
Banchero.
You see Vince Carter going in on him?
Yeah, everyone winning on him. Richard Jefferson too, officiating.
All right, let's cut this off now.
Yeah, let's just end the
let's get
show,
it,
man.
yeah.
Let's end the show.
Let's
Some
go.
NBA talk to end the show, man. We're obviously
Things to
looking
do and
forward.
things to see. You know what I mean?
Bill's
It's
outside.
summertime, dog. Care about God's outside. You know what I'm saying?
But listen, man. Let's officially end the show.
sir.
where we're at. You already know what it is. It's been the official end of another episode of the True North Views podcast, episode 176. Again, make sure you do the housekeeping items. Follow us on Twitter, on Instagram, on
subscribe,
YouTube.
comment.
Subscribe to the channel at True North Views on each of those platforms. Of course, make sure you visit us, www.truenorthviews.ca. And the best way to support us is to buy the merchandise. Yeah, I mean.
You know what I mean?
But officially signing off, I go by the name of Harris.
Yo, true say I'm gonna talk like a Toronto man now, cause your mans are talking about my accent. So like, yo, you already know what? You already know us. Dill dot the podcast K dot. You know what I mean? So the caramel god as well. You know what I mean?
You try too hard to put the remote.
Caramel. It's caramel poppy too. You know what I mean?
Nah,
Pull it up from the logo. 3 pointers only. Bang, 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 bang. Run up, dog. Hey, yo, run up, dog. You already know what it is.
You already know me. It's your current master here, Mr. Triple Double himself. 0 assist.
Chase.
Don't steal from the TTC no more, cause we whipping.
Chase.
Yo, I don't know the rest, but you know. Just your shoulder, you know.
Something Team Nigeria, something sad music.
Niger.
Legendscore.ca.
Yo,
Well,
shout out to Brother Boy.
All that good stuff, man. Listen, episode 176.
176, y'all.
True North Views podcast.
North Views, y'all.
Watch this.
Peace.
It's like Nardwar.